Good afternoon to our honored judges, distinguished audience, and our opposition team. I'm the third speaker from Team Opposition, and I would first like to say that when we say age restriction on access, it includes monitored usage, whereby one can recap on benefits and yet be safe from its harmful effects, because too much of everything is harmful. Another thing, if people continue smoking even after it was so full of education, then it's much better to put on restrictions. Another point is that you also say that the government has not enough money for restrictions. Whether they remove the money for your campaigns and your education seminars and all. And whether you asked of your idea, the reply to your idea is that I'm not saying social media alone is affecting mental health and whatever. It plays a significant role. That's what we're saying, right? Thank you. Now, secondly, I'd like to reiterate and cite more paradigms to the points my teammates came up and presented. Number one, she said, prevention of online exploitation and cyber threats.
So you mentioned how it's a significant leading cause according to you. Can we have studies or any research back to this information?
I'll bring to you later. Thank you. According to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, over 50% of youth reported being targeted by online predators. A very prominent example for this is the case of Amanda Todd. What happened? Amanda Todd, a 15-year-old Canadian teenager, was blackmailed by an online predator who convinced her to send inappropriate photos, and the predator later distributed images and harassed her, leading to severe cyberbullying. Patience, please. How? She was targeted through social media and video chat platforms. The impact, Amanda took her own life after enduring years of online harassment, and the case highlighted the dangers of online predators and cyberbullying. The second point mentioned was improved academic performances and cognitive developments. A 2019 study by the National Institute of Health found that 70% of teens report spending more than 5 hours a day on digital devices, leading to significant sleep deprivations and declining academic performances. A parallel for this one is the Fortnite addiction lawsuits. You know the Fortnite, yeah? You know Fortnite? Yes.
Isn't sleep disruption a matter of personal discipline rather than access? Wouldn't promoting digital well-being features such as screen time limits and nighttime modes be a more effective solution than enforcing legal restrictions?
I'll come to that later. So, like I said, Fortnite, you know Fortnite? What happened? Parents in Canada sued Fortnite's developers, Epic Games, claiming their children became so addicted, addicted that they skipped school and their grades plummeted. How? The game's reward system and social interaction features kept kids engaged for their excessive hours, reducing their focus on studies. What was the impact? The case raised awareness of gaming addiction and its economic consequences. The third point stated by my team was protection of mental health and well-being mechanisms. Overusage of the devices or social media disrupts the natural cortisol levels, causing fatigue that affects mental health. Dr. You're aware of this. In fact, there is a new disease known as Snapchat dysmorphia, also known as Snapchat filter disorders. Girls, you know this. Come on. Teens who spend more than 3 hours a day on social media are 70% more likely to experience depression and anxiety than those who spend less time online. So, like I said, Snapchat dysmorphia. An example for this is Emma, a 14-year-old high school student, loved using Snapchat and Instagram to still we all love it. Like many of her friends, she frequently posted selfies using the beauty filters that smoothed her skin, slimmed her face, enlarged to her eyes, and over time she became obsessed with how she looks in the filtered images, believing her real face was unattractive in comparison to the photos. She compared herself to influencers and celebrities on Instagram, developing low self-esteem and social anxiety. 4 points said by the team was, social media and digital devices are designed to be addictive. A study by the National Institute of Health found that teens who spend more than 5 hours a day on screens have altered brain structures that are similar to the effects of addiction. The TikTok addiction. What happened there? Researchers found that children who use TikTok excessively develop shortened attention spans, making it harder to focus on schoolwork. How? The app's short dopamine releasing videos condition kids to crave instant gratification, reducing their ability to engage in deep learning. The impact? Schools reported increased difficulty in keeping students focused, and experts have warned about long-term cognitive effects. In addition, if you guys are saying that it causes financial downfalls for developers, let me remind you, my first speaker said that on the contrary, it is beneficial for developers because it removes the burden of blame of the parents of blaming the developers and so on. Now, a question to wonder about that is that if the developer of iPhones himself, Steve Jobs, did not give access to digital devices to his offspring because he knew the disadvantages, who are we to be oversmarted think over otherwise? Anyways, after examining various cases from numerous authentic sources, we conclude that it is essential to add restrictions, limits, and boundaries. Therefore, I propose here with utmost confidence, standing firm in my belief that there should be legal age restrictions on teenagers' access to digital devices and social